Hey Treble! So today's video is about chain tension. Getting the correct chain tension is pretty crucial for your saw, because if you run it with the wrong tension, it might jump off, or you might just ruin your bar, sprocket drive, or the saw in general. So pay attention to the tension of your chain. So I'll go through how to tighten it and also what happens if you do it wrong. If your chain is as loose as this one, it might actually cause fatal injury because the chain might jump off while you're operating the saw. You might also damage your guide bar by creating a dent at the top and the heel of the bar. So remember to tighten your chain. When your chain is too tight, it's really bad for your saw. When the chain is too tight, there's not much give to it, so it doesn't really go through the wood and it doesn't really run on your saw. Also, when it's really tight, it causes extra heat and it might overheat your saw. When you're running the saw with a really tight chain, you also prematurely wear out your drive sprocket, because the centrifugal force will put extra pressure on the tip of your bar and drive sprocket. So make sure that you don't run a tight chain. It's hard to explain how much tension you need on it, but you need to be able to pull up the chain a bit, and I really can't right now, so it's too tight, but you don't want it sagging on the bar either, like that. So what you want to do when you tighten your chain is to lift up the tip of your bar, because when you're running the saw, you'll create a pressure lifting up the tip a bit, and if you don't do that while tightening the chain, it'll be sagging when you've tightened it. I can try to show you. So now I'm just letting it stay down, and I tighten it until it touches, if I can turn it the right way, and I'm tightening it, and I tighten it until it touches the bar. There we go. But now when I apply pressure when using the saw, it's sagging. You see it? So therefore, when you are tightening the chain, lift up the bar and then tighten. What I do is tighten it until it just touches the bottom of the bar, and in that way I know it's tightened the right way. It's not too tight and it's not too loose. So I can also lift up a bit here. It's not really extremely tight, but it's not falling off either. So I find that being the right tension. Proper chainsaw chain tension is critical for the performance of your saw. And also you need to check the chain tension regularly throughout the day. When you use the saw and the chain gets hot, the drive links will expand a bit and make it saggy again. So remember to re-tighten it when it gets saggy. And also, if it's a brand new chain, it'll have a running in period, and you need to check it more frequently than a chain that you've already used several times. So pay attention to a new chain. Well, I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and remember to subscribe to my channel and leave a comment as well. And then you can follow me on Instagram at Femalelumberjack, or find me on Facebook at Felicia Bank. See you soon. If your bar is as loose as this bar, so what you want to do when you lift proper chainsaw chain, and you need to check the and you need to check the tension, and you need to check the chain. And you need to check the chain tension. Whoop! It's really hot for today.